Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Britain's decision to leave the European Union has apparently cost every household in the UK £900. That's according to the Bank of England Governor, Mike Garney, who was talking to the Treasury Select Committee this morning.
Real household incomes are about £900 per household lower than we forecast in May of 2016, which is a lot of money. Now, the question is why and what drove that difference. Some of it, and we can't be absolute about it, but some of it is arguably ascribed to Brexit. One of the things we've seen, for example, is that investment spending has been quite weak, given all the positives for investment spending.
Well, our political correspondent, Tom Rayner, is in Westminster for us. It's quite a large sum of money per household, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, and in fact, Mark Carney said that it was a lot of money. Those are the words he used while speaking to the Treasury Select Committee earlier on. What he was talking about was a forecast made on the eve of that Brexit referendum vote in 2016, which was looking at where the Bank of England expected growth to go based on the assumption that the UK would vote to remain in the EU. And now, against that forecast, growth is up to 2% lower than had been expected. And as you heard in that quote that you just played, while he says that you can't be absolutist about this all being a result of Brexit, he does say that it's very arguable that some of it can be ascribed to Brexit because the conditions are good, as he puts it, for investment spending, but nonetheless investment spending has been weak. And he went on to say that it's understandable perhaps that businesses currently are holding back on some of those investment decisions until they see the path of Brexit and how and some more clarity, if you like, on that. Now, clearly, as you would imagine, this has been seized upon by Remainers. Labour's Chuka Umunna, a leading figure arguing for a soft Brexit, he has said that this is going on before Brexit has even happened, before the UK has even left. That was a similar sentiment put out by Vince Cable, who said that it showed that the accusations, that all of the warnings about the economic consequences of Brexit were just Project Fear. He says this proves that wrong. And it was also raised by the Liberal Democrats' Brexit spokesman Tom Brake in the House of Commons when he asked the Chancellor Philip Hammond how much more people could expect to lose potentially once the UK has actually left the EU.
On the subject of prosperity, Mark Carney has just said that household incomes are now about £900 lower than forecast in May 2016 pre-referendum. How much lower still does the Chancellor estimate household incomes will be when the UK leaves the customs union and the single market, and when will he publish his analysis?
On the question of future trajectory of household incomes, that will depend in part on the quality of the deal that we negotiate as we exit the European Union, and we are focused on getting the very best deal.
So the Chancellor there not really answering the question, saying that the focus right now is to get the best deal and that he wouldn't really engage on that issue that was raised by the Bank of England Governor in the Select Committee earlier on.
Tom, thanks very much.